Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the Forest of Training Magnetic once again with the Gear 5 combination. This time, though, we're bringing the wings of the future Pirate King, Zoro and Sanji, and the hybrid transforming Yamato on the team. So that was the team, those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, this is a no-stall run. I didn't speed through it because I wanted to sort of showcase like the team and how it operates and stuff like that. And I really wanted to showcase how powerful Zoro Sanji is as a sub. They are an exceptional super sub for big damage teams, long content, challenging content. They are just going to provide so many players with so much extra ease in getting the content done. Make sure to pick up one copy of this character for this celebration. Ideally, pick up Gear 5 if you don't have Gear 5 already as well. But picking up one copy of Zoro Sanji is definitely going to be incredibly valuable for your account. As for Yamato, she's a bit of a sleeper, I believe. I don't think people really understand how good Yamato is going to be. I'm super keen to see what her final tap does. And with this particular piece of content, I actually was running it. And the first time I ran it, I didn't bring someone to get around the block orbs on the final stage. And I just sent it. And Yamato's final tap at level 1... with type disadvantage, managed to Oko Kid, which I thought was absolutely exceptional. I'll put it up as a short for you guys in the future. But I made this team a little bit more powerful in the regards of bringing something like Brule. Now, this team gets it done like a hot knife through butter. Like, it is so easy to get this done as a no-stall run. You don't even have to no-stall. You don't have to focus on switches. You don't have to worry about who to tap with, what color you need to be on certain stages. You can just keep on switching with Sanji Zoro if you really want to. Keep on switching with Yamato if you really want to as well. But the team has so much damage output. You don't even have one of every color anyway for Gear 5, 6+. And you basically just blitz through every stage. Every single turn, you're going to have a Super Tandem ability, plus you're going to have a 1.3 times attack and orb boost thanks to Zoro Sanji. With their Super Swap, you can get a full board of Tandem orbs. Yamato's giving herself a Wano orb every single turn. She's also stacking into the final tap. She can give resistance with her Super Swap, and you're just doing some really, really nice things there. Kuzan with the Garb support is basically a must. You can basically bring anyone that can use Garb support. Hell, you can even bring Garb himself if you want. But Kuzan was a really, really good addition because he removes defense up. And so does Zoro Sanji, but he removes defense up too, which means I wasn't restricted to having to stall back for the Zoro Sanji special. But like I said, the special bind is the real crux of that particular unit. We are using the Aura Jackson to get around paralysis on stage 11 against Apu, and that's basically the and sort of the remove sound effects, making it easy hit perfects. But the big reason it's here is for the paralysis removal. On stage 12 against the Capone Pirates, they put up 10 tons of damage reduction and threshold. This is where Gear 5 kicks in and makes it a lot easier. The bind removal, the special special reverse removal, the ignoring of defensive effects, the getting through despair, the removal of block orbs. The combination of Gear 5s is just absolutely undefeated. And now, this combination has a disgustingly strong sub, like a feral sub. The only downside to this particular unit being Zoro and Sanji as a dual unit means you lose the Rush Sanji and the Super Tandem Zoro from this particular team build. But what this Zoro Sanji bring with their special, with their Super Swap and all that fun stuff, and their Super Tandem, it kind of overrides what both Zoro and Sanji were doing for the team. Now, don't get me wrong, that Zoro Sanji, that combination is crazy. But this particular dual unit, it's something else, man. You just chuck any unit that can activate the Super Tandem next to Zoro Sanji, and you've got yourself a Super Tandem literally every single turn. And it's not a small Super Tandem either. It's a good Super Tandem. Like, at max, it's a 2.5 times attack boost to Free Spirit and Slashes, I believe, which is basically the classes that they can make. Plus, they have that ability, like I said, they can make everyone Free Spirit Slasher. As you guys are seeing here, their swap is just carrying us through stages with a massive damage output, with matching orbs, plus getting that Super Tandem just means it's cake. It's cakewalk. But I don't want to take any credit away from the Gear 5 combination. They are making it very easy to get through those defensive effects like the barriers, the damage reduction, the threshold, all that kind of stuff. Yamato's kind of just here to look pretty. We wanted to bring her for her final tap, and she definitely helps out with the color affinity buff on the Kaido stage. But I don't even really switch with her enough to make her super, super valuable for this run. You definitely can make her more valuable, though. You can definitely use her super switch more. She gives herself cooldowns every time someone else uses a special. So you can actually use her on multiple different stages to give yourself more damage and then get her specials back. And I wasn't really using her to her full potential, if I'm completely honest. It's kind of just using her for that guaranteed Wano orb to just sort of help me get through particular stages, or to have the different type advantage where I needed it, being a dex or a quick unit. But both of these characters are going to work exceptionally well on the Gear 5 team. And with them both being Dex and Quick, it means when you run both of them on the team, you have the Dex and then you have the Quick combination, and you don't have to worry about who's who. Obviously, you just need to keep switches in mind to get the rainbow damage of 6+ Luffy if you bring that int character like Claw and then another strength character, whoever that may be. These two characters are going to send that damage team to the absolute moon. Like, the color affinity Yamato gives, if you run Yamato as a captain as well, you can actually get that extra cooldown effect, and she has then a pseudo double special activation, which I do think is probably going to be the big play moving forward, because Zoro Sanji do give it a monstrous attack and orb boost. And then Gear 5, like this 6-star Gear 5, he's really only amazing if you're going through the defensive effects. Not to take away what he's actually doing, because you can use his color affinity, then use Yamato to buff it. But with the Film Red Luffy, he's also doing some really, really nice things with increased damage taken and whatnot as well. You do lose, obviously, the access to Luffy Yamato and any other Yamato character that you could possibly put on the team because of this new hybrid Yamato. But look, she's so incredibly powerful with what she's doing with her color affinity and her increased damage taken buffs that she definitely finds a way onto that team as well. So let me know what you guys think of these characters in the comment section below as well. Are you guys using them? Are you finding them to be super effective on whatever team? Because I find with Gear 5, these characters are going to be exceptional units for big damage teams, for easy runs and stuff like that too. As you can see, we've just sort of made our way to the Kaido stage. This is where we are going to use the Yamato special. That's going to help us get through will give us color affinity. Plus we go through the damage null because Luffy's just a beast, and I only have the super swap and the special of Zoro Sanji on the final stage, and they provide so much damage. It's not even funny. Like, I totally forgot to take the Dofi support off, but they give a 2.0 chain boost, a 1.75 times chain multiplication. Their super swap gives 2.25 times orbs and attack. Their special increases that by 0.5, so you have a 2.75 times attack and orb boost. On top of that, you can activate their Super EX, which makes taps hit for 0.7 for free Spirit and Slash units, who they also make the entire team turn into, and give a Super EX for both of those classes. It's just disgusting what you can do with that unit and the Super EX, the special. It's kind of bonkers. But I'm going to leave you with the rest of the video, because we're about to absolutely tear through Kid. I believe we used the final tap of Yamato once again with type disadvantage, or I don't even think we don't even get there. Zoro Sanji just killed because we have so much goddamn damage. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there, belt like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, whether you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.